according to her girl that did the cover, she saw my cover on the One Piece Love and really liked it, Said, I think she's going to call you, So she calls me. And, so we went on a couple of dates. I picked her up in my car. And we went out and hung out, and I took her to the studio. And then we started recording here in New York. And what was interesting about that, she was wonderful, a very nice person. So she had bought her mother a mink coat. And we were here in the studio. And she just was so surprised. She says, how do you know so much about me? She invited me to her house in Connecticut. I said, well, I got to go to Detroit. She said, oh, you're from Detroit too? And I went, yeah. And I said, well, I'll drop your mother's coat off at her house. She's like, how do you know so much about me? She had totally forgotten that I was her guitar player when I was like 19. And I did all her records. When I say did all records, it was just me and her in the studio by ourselves. So now I'm an older guy, I'm more mature, and she's looking at me totally different from the way she looked at me when I was a little young kid playing the guitar for her. She totally forgot. I said, we flew to New York together on the airplane. You and me. We went to the Electric Ladyland, cut some sessions. And she had totally forgot about it. She said, that's you? I said, yeah, that's me. I mean, that's why I don't know what you're talking about. She didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't know what she was talking about. I mean, you don't remember me, So that was pretty interesting. I was hoping I was going to have more time with her, of her singing, but she's like, okay, 2 hours. You got an hour and a half. You got it. That's it. I'm going to Atlantic City after that. I'd be like, oh, shoot, I got to get this right now, As opposed to some people that just sit there and sing their heart out forever. So it's just different ways that different people work. Love and loneliness would be my preference over Up Front because I like the realism that she delivered in that. I still listen to that now sometimes. Oh, you gotta stop and ask yourself, is it really worth it? Is this love? Or is this just loneliness? Is this a mistake? But it was fun working with her. That was exciting. It was like the old days in Detroit and early California days when we used to work in Motown. So that was fun.